Lifestyle with Lori Anne. I am Lori Anne Casdia. Our goal here at Healthy Lifestyle is to inspire, educate, and empower you to fulfill a healthy, emotional, spiritual, and physical life so you too can feel empowered to live the life you have always wanted and dreamed. Yes, folks, it's mayhem in the studio.
It's only two of us.
Again, it's only two of us. It only takes the two of us. And Michael Joseph, who just shakes his head and goes,
He's chained in the other room.
So,
he tries to run away, but he can't.
So Linda Marie Paul is with us today. Hi, welcome.
Everyone. Thanks for having me.
I love it when you're on. Yeah, that's better. You should move that over so we can hear you. Yeah, no, we don't want you tilting. You should be comfortable. So love having you on, and I love having conversations with you. You and I have a lot of talks about a variety of things.
Oh, do we talk or I just listen?
I think it's more you talk and I listen because I can't get an word edgewise. Odd. Most people wouldn't say that, but here's the case. Found it.
So back to me. Why do you like that I'm here?
Back to you. Well, because you're the perfect person for this topic.
Aww.
And today's topic is love and gratitude.
I love that.
Yeah. And
how did you get inspired about that today?
Gratitude is, in fact, a superpower because a very dear friend of mine texted me that it's a superpower. And I was like, you know what? It really is.
It really is.
And who was that superpower person? Oh, that's right.
Wait. I have to do this.
Linda Marie.
Not good at the hard air. Earhart's.
Linda Earhart's. Sorry. So, yes, it was. Okay. So, I don't know if you do this, but I do this every morning. I do a gratitude journal and I write 10 things of what I'm grateful for. And it really starts my day in a really wonderful, empowered, positive way. Do you do that?
So Lori Anne is like a super A profile person. Is that how you say that?
Love that.
Like, if there could be a sub A, that's Lori Anne, so she can never not do it because it's on her list of things to do. So for me, I'm kind of like, I'll start saying them to myself and they won't actually be written down, but I do. I wake up every morning before I actually open my eyes.
So it's good to say it. It really is good to say it. The reason why I write it down is it's reinforcing because the actual act of writing down, that's why you journal. Mm-hmm. To journal, it gets the thought out there and also it solidifies it in your system. It actually sets it through your cells and things. It's actually documented. They have scientific evidence of that.
Yes.
So although what you're doing is fine, I would encourage you to practice every day because it'll build a good habit, my friend.
And I have a cute little pink book that I do write it in.
I write it on my Remarkable that I got for Christmas from my boy.
Okay, Mom wrote, okay, but there's no sound yet.
No sound?
No sound. Someone type in if there's sound or not.
If you're listening and watching, we'll see if there's sound.
There should be sound. They honestly probably don't have their volume on. Check.
Okay. Mom, check your volume.
There you go. So tomorrow is Valentine's Day.
Do you have plans for Valentine's Day?
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Apparently,
Happy Galentine's Day. I love that came out the past few years. I really, really love that.
Yeah. And we have a group of 22 women.
And it expands. It gets bigger. It gets smaller. Sometimes we invite new people. We find new friends that are like-minded and attract to us, which is really awesome.
A lot of strong, wonderful women who everybody has their own thing that they're doing that is so empowering. It's amazing. It's just amazing what really everyone does. And a lot of non-for-profits that they've established.
Business owners, women-owned businesses, not-for-profits.
We'll talk a little bit more next week about that. So I'm real excited about that.
We could be having thank goodness my mom called in today.
Yeah. So let's see if that works.
Okay.
So apparently we were talking to our friends on Facebook and they missed all of our fun.
Oh,
I know.
We always have fun. That's okay.
But
all right.
So we'll talk more about that next week. But so what do you do for Valentine's Day? Do you have any special rituals or traditions?
No, nothing at all. Most of my life, actually, I worked in a florist and there was a florist up the block from my house. So Valentine's Day was really non-existent for me. And the one thing I would do at the end of the night is, there's a reflexology place not so far down the road, and I would go there at the end of the night and take the last appointment, and it would help me to recover. So I gave myself some love, and it was a wonderful hour, and they massaged my feet, and I could actually walk the next day. But there's nothing more lovely than having someone come in. And of course, there's the person who is just doing it out of obligation, buying the flowers. He has to come home with something. But then it's so adorable when you have the kids come in or girls come in that they're buying it for their moms or for their sisters or their husbands or dads. And then you have the guys who are just so excited and wanted to make it such a beautiful day for their partners. Okay, hold on. Oh, is it really no sound? Oh, thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom. How about now?
So
it's so beautiful, and they get so excited. And it's not just like, oh, I want a dozen roses. They come and they say, you know, I don't know what to get. And I say, okay, well, tell me a little bit about your girl. Okay, great. Or the person or your guy or whomever you're buying the flowers for. And then together you help get to create this. And they are so excited and so like their heart is just like overjoyed, and their blissfulness is just so lovely that they didn't just come in and grab something and go. They helped to create it, which was really lovely.
Yeah. And that's thoughtful.
So for me, that is such lovely gratification, and it's just surrounded by love the whole day. And then you get the grumpy guy who we try to turn his mood around.
Right. Yeah.
I'm coming over. Okay, go ahead.
I love that that part of being part of whatever they're doing.
Yes.
And it's really an act of love. And you should be kind to yourself too. So I have a tradition that, and thank you for asking. I have a tradition.
I don't think I was done yet.
Of actually doing something for myself.
Oh, tell me all about it.
No, it just depends. It could be getting a pedicure. It could be, getting a massage. It could just be buying a little trinket that I wanted or something like that. Just to really, because self-appreciation is really important and totally underrated.
I agree.
We have to love ourselves before we can love anybody else.
Well, that's what I sent you this morning about gratitude being a superpower. It was, being grateful of what people give to you, being grateful of what you do for others. But really, it's to be grateful for and love yourself. And I think a lot of people get caught up in so much of today's life and the hustle and the bustle, and just even taking Corona out of the picture.
Equation, right?
And we don't take care of ourselves. And someone just said recently, when you're on an airplane, who are you supposed to take care of first?
Yes.
And now that we're in the
Oxygen
airport,
tank.
exactly, you're supposed to take care of yourself first so that you can take care of and love the others that are around you.
Oh, and what Linda Marie means by in the airport, I don't know if I mentioned to a lot of our listeners, I don't know if you know, but our studio is actually in MacArthur Airport in New York on Long Island. Yeah. And we're right next to baggage claim, and we're in a little bit of a fishbowl. So when planes do arrive, you'll be able to see on Facebook people hubbubbing back there. Of course, today they're not hubbubbing back there because we're in this direction for some reason. I don't know. But one thing that you wrote to me this morning, and I love it, is gratitude is a superpower, like you said. And you said it's like a coin bank for your blessings. The more you do it, the more the bank will be filled with blessings for you to harvest. Yeah. I love that. And I love that you can, and I think we spoke about this last week, that you cannot be grateful and upset or angry or any of those other negative thoughts. You cannot, it's impossible to do.
Your body can't have both of those emotions.
You can't support that. So it's great. And you can turn any of those negative thoughts, those contrasting thoughts, into positive thoughts. Just flip it. Flip it. And you could actually change your day right then and there.
Yeah. My mom had given me a sign a few years back, and it was about, if you smile, then you're helping to make putting a smile in someone else's heart or on their face. And you really don't know what someone else is going through or what's happening. And sometimes even ourselves, we get caught up or something irritates us or annoys us. And then you're passing that energy on. So when we do that, and I definitely do it, so I apologize. Sometimes you have to catch yourself. But if you smile, you're just sending out a different energy, and you're hoping that it gets attracted and absorbed by the other person or the environment around you.
Well, let's talk about that. The energy that we put, we're all vibrational.
Yes.
So that means it's energy, and our energies connect, and it actually connects from the heart, from the soul. And if you have a visual of like a string from my heart to your heart to Michael's heart and to anybody else around you, or a ray of light, kind of like a beam, that's how we connect with each other sincerely. And have you ever met someone and they come in and they just change the whole feeling of the room because they're negative or they have way too much contrast going on, and they leave, and then this air lifts a little bit. It's because of that. It's the energy. They brought in negative energy. And one thing you do is if you take your hand after that happens, or if you get too close to somebody who's not positive or just giving off that vibe, that negative vibe, if you take your hand and you actually go up and down in front of your heart, it's almost like you're cutting that rope, cutting that string, cutting that connection so that you can like get back into your energy level. It's amazing how because we're all empathic at some level or another.
Yes. And it's what you're allowing yourself to hear and then to be able to express. I don't know if you're familiar with this. Also, when you hug somebody, you should hug someone, take them into your left side. So this way it's your two hearts are actually connecting.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you did say that once.
Perhaps.
I love that. So you have to always hug where they're on the left?
Yeah. So you want to take them in so that your heart and their heart come together.
Oh,
so
that makes the connection even
even greater.
Hugs are underrated.
They are. It's sad that we have had to be so socially distant. A beautiful story is my dad now is going tomorrow for his second shot.
Good. And
we watch my younger sister's children at times. My mom and dad are very active in our family. We all are. We're very close with each other. And
oh my God, the video at Christmas time, was it? With you guys outside on the deck singing at the top of your lungs, and the kids were like rolling and jumping and doing cartwheels and stuff. It was amazing. You have to check her out on her Facebook because she has it up there. It's so cute.
So my dad, I had come over, and my nephew had come running over, and he came running into my arms, and it was so beautiful. He gives the most loving hugs. And then my dad was so cute. He was like, "Hey, I didn't get one of those," but he had gotten his shot now. And he went over and he gave my dad the most beautiful hug. And that's the one thing that you do miss. We haven't had that feeling of touch, and we miss it. So Dad's getting his second shot tomorrow. Mom got hers last week, and she's getting hers in March for her second shot.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So we still have to be cautious, but it's nice to be able to have a little bit of that stress and that tension be slightly, relieved a tiny bit.
And that's all part of, I know our culture is that we're huggers. I know my family are huggers, but it was really funny. I recall a friend of mine from back in the town when I used to work at the town, and I hugged him once, and his whole body went into almost like a rigor mortis state. He didn't know what to do. He was like stiff as a board, and I said, well, I will continue. He's like, well, I'm not comfortable. And I was like, okay, but I'm going to continue to hug you until you become comfortable. Needless to say, like 7 years later, he finally became comfortable. And one day he surprised me. He hugged me, and I was like, what? Because I didn't expect him to do that, because that was just not, they're not as demonstrative as like Italian families are, and certain cultures are very huggy. I know I have a couple of Jamaican friends, and they're like, wonk, they're just big huggers.
They engulf you.
Yeah, and I love that. I think there's just something about that. You just feel the love, and you feel their presence, and it just makes you smile.
I agree.
I like it. I like it a lot. But back to gratitude. Gratitude is such a wonderful spirit and power that we all have, and can really set our day and set where we go and set our experiences. Do you have any examples of when it helped you?
I do. I truly wake up grateful every morning. I'm blessed. I talk about all the time, my family, John, my friends. So those are the things that before I even open my eyes every morning, I really do say what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful that I'm in a home and there is heat, and just
the little things.
All those little things I do, that the sun came out today, or that we have snow right now. So when the summer comes, we have water in our reservoirs, so we're not in a drought.
Yeah.
It's really all the little things that, help us to be brighter and give us more.
Yeah, I was doing my gratitude journal this morning, and it was funny because I just go whatever flows out of my head. And it was funny what was coming up, and it was associated with my clients. Oh. How grateful I am with the clients that I have, and the trust they entrust me with, and the experience we go through. And I love that a majority of my clients, if not all of my clients, ultimately end up being my friends. As they're continuing their journey, because my clients aren't meant to stay with me the whole entire time. they find their purpose. We build a strong foundation for their business, or if they have their business, they already know their purpose. We just get that foundation nice and strong, give them a bunch of tools and send them on their way, and they come back and check in. And I love going to dinner and catching up and hearing their stories. It's great.
And that's the same for me with doing event planning. You're part of people's lives, whether it's just a fun little backyard party or if it's a wedding or a significant event, you're with them at such an incredible time that it's so big and prevalent in their lives. Planning a wedding or planning a baby shower, or a wedding shower, a pre-function. One event we did a welcome party.
And your corporate events.
Yes, absolutely. So, those absolutely, because you get to know everybody.
Yeah.
And then you get to know them, and you're in their home or you're in their lives. And when you're helping a corporate event, you're specifically helping that person to create that fun day or
you are. Let's be real here, Linda Marie. I've worked with a lot of people in the catering business, being a singer in a band, right?
Yes.
And I used to be in catering. That's how I got through college. I used to be a server, then a captain, then a maitre d', blah, blah. And loved every minute of it, because you are making that day experience
you are a part of it with them.
Without a doubt.
Your energy is a part of it.
And I loved when I would get invitations to their weddings or their baby showers and things like that. That's when you make an impact. But you really make an impact, where I'm sure you've been invited to a gazillion baby showers.
Thank you.
And other engagement parties from people who were because of how you are. You're so good at what you do, and that you have that florist background. All the flowers that you'll see here, if you're watching us on Facebook, all the flowers you see. I just heard no sound from Angela Paul. She commented here. Sorry,
hi, Mom.
All the flowers that you see here when we have our little festive functions. This is Linda Marie's just spur of the moment. Just happened to be passing by a tree, and she makes these beautiful, beautiful centerpieces. So I think you're magical. And I've said this before. I'll say it again. You can take a paper box and make it magical enough that someone wants to get married in it.
Thank you.
You're just really talented. Where does that come from?
It was so cute. My dad said something to me the other day, and I said, "Well, you made me." It was really cute. So I always credit to my family. My family is our families really help us to be who we are, and if you're in a loving family, or perhaps you've had a challenging life, that helps you in another way to grow and to be the best that you can be. But I feel like my family has given me what I've...
What's your superpower?
Love.
Yeah. Yeah, because you invest your love into everything that you do.
Love. Yeah. That's my superpower. How about you?
Yeah. My superpower is helping people find their superpower. That's my superpower, is helping them find their purpose. Yeah. And I love it when I do, and empowering them and showing them how strong they are. We're all very, very strong. Every single one of us are really immensely strong. We just take it for granted because we focus so much on the contrast, on the weaknesses, and we have an opportunity just to make those weaknesses stronger. So eventually a weakness becomes a strength.
Absolutely.
So that's definitely my superpower.
So how about you guys write in and tell us what your superpower is?
Oh, I like that. That's really
Michael
good.
Joseph, what's your superpower?
Loving sports.
Loving sport. Oh,
and the
yapping Yankees.
Of course, my Yankees are everything.
Yeah, I hear you. You saw my shoes.
Hell yeah, those are the coolest shoes of all time.
Thank you very much. They're sparkly and very high. I'll show you all a picture. I'll drop one up after the show. I'll drop one up so everybody can see my shoes.
Next time you wear them, just kick them up on the table.
No, that's bad luck. You can't do that. I'm sorry.
I can't put my feet up.
Not on the table.
Oh, okay.
No shoes on the table. It's bad luck. Nor the box.
Really?
Uh-huh. All right, so then she'll walk outside and have a bird poop on her for good luck.
Strut them.
Yeah, we'll balance that out.
Yeah,
and thanks for that visual, Michael. So, go ahead.
Are you going to do something romantic for Valentine's Day?
I don't know. It's all in his hands.
Your Valentine?
My Valentine is going
now,
to...
are you a giver of a gift to the boy?
I am.
Yeah.
And I already have it.
You do?
I can't tell you what it is.
I can't wait.
I know.
She'll whisper it to me.
I will.
Okay,
I'll let you know at the break. Yeah. And I know he doesn't watch it on Facebook because he doesn't have Facebook. So I know that I could actually tell you what he's getting. So yeah. It's something that I know that he wanted, and it's useful but fun.
Yeah.
He'll He'll like it, I think. So,
Very nice.
But yeah, supposedly we're doing something. I just don't know what. So yeah, okay. And I'm very, very, very difficult to surprise. No one has yet to surprise me. Yep, impossible.
And not only is it Valentine's Day, what's coming up afterwards? Hi.
Oh, my birthday. Yeah. And we're having our next show is my birthday celebration.
Absolutely. So make sure you're here with us next week on the 16th.
Yes.
It's going to be so much fun. So we're having a birthday bonanza.
That's right. A birthday bonanza. It's my very special 29th birthday.
We can't wait.
Okay. Okay. So let's talk more about about your superpowers and gratitude and all that lovely stuff when we come back. You are listening to Healthy Lifestyle with Lori Anne, and we're having a real fun time talking about gratitude and love, and would love you guys to drop some comments and what your superpower is and your thoughts about gratitude and love on our Facebook Live. We would love to hear from you. In the meantime, we're going to take a short little break, and we will be right back.
Bye.
We are back and happy for our Facebook people. I think you should be able to hear us now. Sorry about our sound issues, but welcome back to Healthy Lifestyle. I am Lori Anne. And if you have, hi, Linda Marie. If you have any questions or concerns you'd like to talk to us about, we would be happy to get your email. So email us on healthylifestylewithla@gmail.com or follow us on Healthy Lifestyle with LA on all social media platforms. And of course, you can always hear our replays on SoundCloud, on iTunes, on Apple, on Google, on Spreaker, you name it. We are all over. Oh, and we just got picked up by oh my gosh, Spotify. Yeah, we're on Spotify now.
How are you?
You can, I know, that was the last one that we were looking for. So we are there. We're so excited. And we got a yay sound. So thank you, Angela. You're the best.
Well, let's ask, what is somebody else's superpower?
Yeah, we were talking about superpower and that gratitude is a superpower. Mm-hmm. And Linda Marie's superpower is love, which is very much so. She puts love into everything she does and just a lovey anyway. She's just like one of those angels walking on earth. Just, you're amazing. And my superpower is helping other people find their superpower, which is their purpose, what they're supposed to do here. And I have a very good success rate at helping people discover that through a lot of different modalities and through asking questions and through workshops and things like that I do. So
tell us a little bit more about the different parts of your business and how you help people, because you're so multifaceted. I find it so amazing how the different parts of you really help companies in so many different ways, or to help the CEO, to help the president, to help the owner, and then in turn it helps the staff to be better, and then they're more successful. So how do all the little parts of you that you've spent the years, you've trained, you become certified, how do you feel? Because you help people in an alternative way as well sometimes, I think.
Yeah, I do traditional and alternative. It's a combination. It depends on who the client is or what we're trying to do. And if it's working with their staff or working with the CEO or working with a specific employee or working with a business owner, it just depends, or working with a mom sometimes, or a dad. It just depends on what the application is. But let's just go back for a while. Obviously, I have 35 plus years experience in marketing and business. I have a degree, believe it or not, because I make this joke. I'm a marketer. I don't do math, but I really have a degree, a business degree in business administration and economics. Go figure. And I also went to law school because all of those things.
And I have to figure out the check at the diner.
All right. I told you I don't do math, I do marketing. So all of those tools that I have run through every single business. Doesn't matter what the business is. So having that economics understanding, that financial understanding, having that legal understanding to the point where, there's advice. It gets to a point where you then send them to, I have a huge luck. I'm fortunate. I have a huge circle of influence. So if you're looking for someone or you're looking to do something, I got a guy or I got a gal now that does that, and they're, usually very good at what they do. I surround myself with excellence, so it makes me look better, quite frankly. But no, so with all of those different tools, and then I sprinkle in some different modalities because I believe in meditation. I believe in habits, doing the gratitude journal every day, doing meditation every day. So if someone is open to that, and you'd be surprised, they will say outwardly, no, they're not. But then eventually they do acquiesce and see the benefits. And once they start, they're unstoppable, because then they really see how they go on fire. They just go. I mean, they're able to manifest like almost immediately. And that really is a superpower to do that. And one of the things I read recently, and I was like, oh, that makes sense. Because years ago, everybody, the caveman type, years and years and years ago, we didn't have all these electronics, and we didn't have all these things that
That's
really
she's doing paleo.
Disconnect us. Yeah, that's true. Caveman diet, paleo. Thanks for reminding me. Your mom was talking about cookies before. I'm like, you're killing me. Yeah. So back then, we didn't have all these distractions. Now we have all of these distractions, and we're getting farther and farther and farther away of who we are. So one of the gifts, if you can find any kind of gift, one of the gifts during this pandemic is the ability. Sorry, I heard background noise that confused me. Is the ability to really reconnect, and we're really reconnecting on a level where we're playing board games again and simplifying life. And when you simplify life, you're going to find you're a lot more fulfilled than with all the stuff and the running from here to there. And you just really recognize that you're overdoing. We don't have to be doing something every second of every day. Sometimes just being quiet is perfect. And the thing that I read, which was just absolute perfection, she said that when you're meditating, you are in the present and exactly who you are. And that's a beautiful thing. So that's why when you come out of a meditation, you really have this angelic feel. You have this beautiful feeling of being engulfed in love when you come out of meditation. And so all these tools help the people that I help.
Well, one thing I love is I know you have done it in the past, but you started it again now once a month. You're hosting
my Kundalini gathering. Yeah.
And it's such a beautiful response you've been getting.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm blessed with that. I love doing that because it allows me, I got certified as a Kundalini yoga practitioner from Guru Vishnu. He's over in India, and I was able to do that remotely with him over months of time. It was quite a long time. You have to invest a lot of hours to do that and to be allowed to call yourself a practitioner. And now I'm able to help other people understand it at a basic level. I don't go deep into it, but I do it at a basic level so that you understand. I like to know and understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. So when I go do it, I can do it without the instructor. Right. And so that's how I like to teach it. But right now we're doing a Kundalini gathering once a month. You can go on my website and you can find it. It's the second Friday of every month we're doing that.
And what's the website they should go to?
They can go to my LDC Strategies website. They can go on my Facebook and my Instagram. All of that has that, and I'll throw it up here on Healthy Lifestyle as well. So it's good to be able to get back into that again. And we practice safe distancing and all that, but I bring a lot of value because there's a juice that I give everybody a packet of, and then we use essential oils. And right now we're working on intentions for 2021, establishing what your intentions are, really thinking about it, being mindful, and incorporating the Kundalini Kriyas to allow us to really manifest that in.
I like that you're still doing the intentions, because I feel so many people, for New Year's Eve is when they set their intentions or set what their goals are. And then once the year starts and the days start and the busyness begins, you fall off track right away. So just keep realigning people with that. And just because it's February 9th or the 14th or the 13th doesn't mean that your intentions can't be brought back again. So maybe you'll celebrate for those on Valentine's Day and maybe have a little treat or do something out of the norm, or not keep your routine because it's a Sunday and it's cozy and, it's a love day. But then you just get right back on and keep your intentions set and keep working towards them.
Well, and that's so two trains of thought. First of all, I do the Kundalini gathering once a month so people can get an idea of the different Kriyas that are out there. And once you find one that you really like, you should try to do it 40 days in a row. So that's the number that they really like you to do. They like you to do 30 and then 60 and then 90 and then 120. But 40 days is the mark. And here's the thing with Kundalini.
Can you tell them what a Kriya is?
A Kriya is actually...
and how do you spell it?
It's Kriyas.
So you can look it up.
Thank you. But it basically it's a mantra that allows you to really manifest whatever you're manifesting or rid whatever it is you're ridding. And actually, when we do chanting, and don't be afraid of the chanting because you can do it if you want, it's the vibration of it. And that's the great thing about the gathering that's so exciting, is when we're doing it all together, all of a sudden you'll feel and hear all the voices start to blend. And it sounds almost like one voice, even though everybody has their different octaves and voices. And when men do it, you get that bass in there and you can like feel it, the vibration right in your chest. It's really magical and it's relaxing. And it's just a really great time to connect with other like-minded women and men who enjoy doing this. And it's funny because it's, again, once they start, they come back because they love the feeling. So I also offer, other than the once a month, private and different gatherings to allow them to continue to do it. I also have a video series that they could subscribe to.
How nice.
To allow them to practice every day. Actually, it was an idea you gave me. You're like, why don't you, look at you. Why don't you do videos of it? And I was like, oh, okay. And this way they can continue it every day and have a guided practice
it for them. Now tell me how essential oils work with all this.
Well, so essential oils, and I love Young Living. So, and if anybody's interested in learning more about essential oils or Kundalini or anything like that, please reach out to me. Be more than happy to help you learn more, give you information, give you guidance of where you should read some more information. I'm all about getting informed before you use it. But essential oils are diffused, basically, plants. Right. And so they have different properties and in Young Living, and why I like Young Living, other than the fact that they're in alignment with my principles as far as giving back to the earth. The company is very specific and they don't strip the land. They put back into their farms. They own all their farms. They make sure that it is actually organic and that's really, really important. So the quality of the product is great. Then the next step is that Gary Young put into place is he has these mixtures. So I have a mixture called Gathering that I use during the Kundalini. I have Purpose, Find Your Purpose. I have, you have different essential oils that we add to our hands. We rub it together. We set out the molecules and then we inhale it and they call it huffing. You inhale it over your nose and mouth. And then you go into your meditation and it just elevates where you are. It elevates the vibration. It sends all your cells working in the right way. And it creates such a beautiful environment. You diffuse, don't you? I
don't diffuse, but I actually do. I do diffuse. I have a little diffuser and I just put a little in and it's so lovely because it just really just sends a beautiful tone to the room, if that's the best way to say it.
And it's really great to diffuse because if you love candles and you love scented candles,
which I don't.
Right, you don't.
So that's why.
sometimes the smell is overbearing. So you find something and you can control that in the diffuser. Right. And also, if you have small children, diffusing is great because you get the essence of a candle without the flicker, and you don't have the fire, so you don't have to worry about that. Also, we create a really nice environment. I have my salt lamps on. I have I have a fireplace going. I have this very nice music going in the background. So there's a lot of elements. And then afterwards, we hang around. We have a little nosh together. We drink some tea. We hang out. We support one another. If somebody has something they want to talk about or feeling that came up during the meditation, because often I get answers to questions while I meditate.
Amazing. So tell us something that was an epiphany for you almost that you can share with us.
So oddly enough, I was doing this experience with Young Living and we were doing a gathering for gratitude. And the very first day, so you're supposed to meditate at night and then meditate in the morning and meditate at night. Do your gratitude journal in the morning and then add anything you want at night. So you start your day, you end your day. And when you go into dreaming, and you go to sleep, you have all this beautiful stuff on your mind. And when you wake up, you have this, it just changes your whole environment. Anyway, first day, I do the meditation in the morning, and I get this beautiful gift, which is absolutely what my big dream is, and it's my purpose place. So it's my Monarch Luminaries Luminaire, which is the purpose place where people can come or do it virtually, and they take the classes with me. I'm a Canfield Train the Trainer, so I can train other people to do what I do, and then continue to train people and have clients that I train, be it businesses or individuals, and help them find their purpose and be the best them that they could possibly be, and set them up with the tools. So why I have two companies, I have LDC Strategies, that's my marketing company. So I can help you build your websites and things like that so that your messaging on the front end, I actually have developers who build it actually, but I help you on the design on the front and messaging and making sure it represents who you are and making sure that it tells the story it's supposed to do, because it's the new, better business card. It's a three-dimensional business card is what I look at. And then my Monarch Luminaries is really my mentoring and advisoring. So the two really work hand in hand. And so I have all those tools. So with all my marketing experience over the years, with all my business experience over the years, I can really help guide businesses. I've been over those hurdles. I've jumped those hurdles. I've made the mistakes. So if I can help you avoid making those mistakes, that's great. If you choose not to avoid making those mistakes, and it's all your choice, it's your business, it's your life, it's your purpose, it's your journey, that's fine, because I'm here to help pick you up and because I've done it, I know what to do on the other side as well. So it's fun to be able to prevent somebody from making those mistakes and have them kind of go around so that they don't have to jump that hurdle. They can just, go around it, and they'll make we make mistakes. One of the things that it was funny, I was talking to Jack last night, and Jack said,
as in
Canfield, I'm sorry.
As in
Jack Canfield, the author of Chicken Soup for the Soul.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's a great trainer. And also my mentor. And I was talking to him, and he said this, it was just really empowering. I'm not afraid of failure, because failing means it gives me an opportunity to improve and to succeed and to find out. It's an opportunity. Failure is an opportunity.
Most of the jobs that I've had, I've always been in a training position. So it just naturally morphed to that wherever I was, wherever I've been. And people would be so nervous, or they'd beat themselves up for making a mistake. And I tell them, no. It's never a mistake. You just learned something. You just learned something new. And perhaps you'll do it again, or perhaps it'll never happen again, depending upon how big the mistake is and what the severity of the consequences were. But it helps you to grow.
But even if it's really severe and there's big consequence, from big mistakes become opportunity for big successes.
Exactly.
So for me, if it's a small little mistake, then you have an opportunity to make a small little adjustment in the positive. So for any contrast, there's an equal and opposite positive.
Always a positive
effect. But what he said to me was, fail forward. So fail forward is great. And fail, if you do one strike different to the word fail, to the word fail. You add a line, it becomes fall. So fall forward. So fail is never really failing. It's just falling forward.
Love it.
And you know what? I'll fall forward any day of the week, because I know that it's a growing spurt. And I know when I'm in my uncomfortable zone. Right now I'm in an uncomfortable zone in a process that I'm going through. And it's great. I'm invigorated by it, because I know that it means growth. So if you're comfy in your couch and you're comfy in your job and everything is status quo and blah, 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 you're not growing. So don't you want to grow? Don't you want to get better? Don't you? And that complacency is very, you can lull into it. It lulls you in, and it's unexpected. And then suddenly you feel stuck. And so, and stuck is a choice. So Michael Joseph, just like gratitude.
What are you doing for Valentine's Day?
Me and Vic just hang out, because neither of us enjoy the holiday, so.
Just snuggle?
Yeah, we just hang out and watch some movies, maybe.
That's perfect.
You're just so warm and fuzzy when you say stuff like that. And I know that you are.
We're not fans of Valentine's Day. We don't think anything of it.
It doesn't have to be commercialized.
I think Valentine's Day is every day, because I think we should be loving and kind to each other every single day.
That's what we do. We don't let one day dictate that.
I love that. It was like Mother's Day, Father's Day, every day. Your family, your friends, you are grateful and thankful for them. So thank you for our friendship.
Thank you for our friendship.
And I cannot wait for next week for our birthday party.
Oh, yes. We were going to have a big birthday party.
Are we still talking about that? We have a big birthday coming up.
We do. We have a big birthday, 29 and holding.
Yeah.
So it's a big birthday bash, and I'm looking forward to it. So I hope you join us next week for the birthday bash. And, of course, Linda Marie will be here with us. And
we'll make some goodies.
I am grateful. I am really grateful for the friends that have in my life. I'm so totally grateful for you. Totally grateful for you, Michael.
You're welcome.
just amazing. So, and I have just such wonderful people in my life. Catherine, Jack, I just amazing people, and Carol and Ellen, and oh my gosh, it's just Carissa and my bestie Deborah, and my bestie out in California, Lynn. So I mean, I'm just really, really blessed. Christina. And of course, my girlfriend who's not is Vincent. So Vincent's our dedicated male
He's
girlfriend.
Awesome.
He is awesome. He'll be here next week as well.
Can't wait.
So it's really wonderful. So even if you don't have necessarily a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a partner, significant other, whatever, you need to love yourself.
Kitty cat, the puppy.
Yep, kitty cat. Love yourself. Just take the joy in. Remember, we need to be kind to ourselves and to each other. So I hope you have a great Valentine's Day. Linda Marie, last word.
Start the day tomorrow, Valentine's Day, with something for yourself. Tell yourself what you love about yourself, what you know that you shine, and find the one thing that you feel maybe is not positive for you, and see how it is, and see how you can grow and be a better person. So love yourself first in the morning when you wake up. Be thankful for all the things that you have, and happy Valentine's Day.
And see why I love her so much? Yeah, no, that was beautiful. It's true. I love that thought. So we're going to do that. What are you doing?
Just stay home and snuggle.
Okay. Snuggling's good. There's nothing wrong with that. Turn on a fire. Snuggle.
And I feel bad. I don't wish snow because of all of everyone traveling, but I love snow.
Yeah.
I do.
Well, I love it. This peaceful sound, the peacefulness. That's like meditation. Just saying. Anyway, thank you for joining us today on Healthy Lifestyle with Lori Anne. I am always so happy, and my heart is lifted by sharing this time with you. And I know time is very, very precious, and that you choose to spend it with us means so much to us. So we appreciate you. What I'd like you to remember to do is do a little bit of something for yourself, especially tomorrow, and know that to build that habit, Linda Marie, so that you do it every day.
40 days.
21 days to build a habit. Only 21 days to build a habit.
I don't believe it.
90 days to build a lifestyle, 40 days for Kundalini. Thank you all again for joining us on Healthy Lifestyle with Lori Anne. I am Lori Anne. Until next time, play a higher role, serve a higher purpose, show up for you, and show up big. Oh, did I show you my ring? Look, it says that. Show up for you and show up big.
Beautiful. Show everyone.
Look.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.